Welcome to Federation Angler TV and the coverage of the 2015 High School Fishing World Finals. We're in Florence, Alabama for the prestigious High School Fishing World Finals presented by the Bass Federation. 166 teams from 22 states battle it out on Alabama's legendary Pickwick Lake during the 4-day competition for the High School Fishing World Champion title.
This was the event that kicked off high school fishing for us in 2010. Very first high school event we ever ran, Russellville, Arkansas. We put out this ad, we said, let's throw a big high school tournament, see who shows up. We had 76 teams from 18 different states show up to fish that event. It struck a chord with us and we say, hey, we're on to something.
It presents one of the most unique and fair formats in competitive fishing today. Competition begins with anglers competing the first 2 days against teams from their own states. The top 2 teams from each state then advance on to the semifinal round on day 3, where weights were zeroed. Those who did not qualify for the semifinals are placed in a consolation round, where they have yet another chance to make it to the finals. The top 10 teams from the semifinals and the top 10 from the consolation round move forward to the finals on day 4.
It's a lot like double elimination in a softball game. So you're never out of the game here, 20 teams to the final. And then the fun part comes. We'll draw one team's name out of that popper for a chance at the lucky dog drawing. One team will go right to the finals. We'll take 21 teams. They're fishing for an $18,000 scholarship to the winning team.
We begin our coverage of the High School Fishing World Finals with weigh-in on day 1. Staying on top of the leaderboard is Team Hardin County High School Tigers, Cole Walker and Court Walker. Dylan Fuller and Caleb Conrad from Waverly Central High School come in second. And third place is Jonathan Dotson and Hunter Daniel from River Valley High School Fishing.
We are so excited to have the National Championship for the high school group. This is the first year that we've hosted this, and they are just fabulous. They're from everywhere, from people from as far away as Arizona and New York, have driven all the way here to fish on Pickwick Lake.
Pickwick Lake runs 50 miles from Wilson Dam in Florence, Alabama to Pickwick Dam in Tennessee. When the lake is full during the summer, Pickwick provides 490 miles of winding shoreline and about 47,500 acres of water surface. Largemouth bass are one of the most sought-after species by anglers. However, Pickwick Lake's greatest reputation is its superb smallmouth bass fishing.
New location this year, Florence, Alabama. I can't tell you how excited we are to be here. Great city, great bodies of water, great surrounding community, great support through the Extension Agency here in the Agricultural Extension Agency. What I really love is that when you get guys that come from out of state, they get to see a body of water they've never fished on before. They don't get a lot of preconceived notions. They just go out and just think fish, find them, whack them, and catch a big bag and bring them in, and that's what really makes it exciting here.
When we return, Day 2 of the 2015 High School Fishing World Finals gets underway here on Federation Angler TV. This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Berkeley, catch more fish. Evan Rude, proven power, proven reliability. And by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Welcome back to Federation Angler TV. It's Day 2 of the 2015 High School Fishing World Finals, presented by the Bass Federation. The top 2 teams from each state will move on to the semifinals, and the rest of the field will go into the consolation round. We begin our coverage with Lumberton Raiders fishing team, Jared Goebel and Tyler Timms.
It went well. We had about 10 pounds the first day. But we could have had better. We missed 2 good fish right at the boat on this spot.
Earlier in the week, we found this spot and caught a couple fish up shallow up on this little hump up here. And yesterday, I just decided to start throwing a football jig out on this ledge, and it just turned on us real quick. We ended up catching 5 fish. We're hoping to do even better day 2.
Yeah!
Woo!
Yes.
Cool. That's what I'm talking about.
Ow, baby.
Let's jump on board with Jonathan Dotson and Hunter Daniel from Team River Valley High School Fishing.
We had 3 days of practice to come down here and figure it out. We'd never been down here before. We spent most of our time using our Lowrance unit, side scanning, looking for big schools, and week. My dad, I know it's got to be tough on him sitting here watching us fish all day. He's the one that got me into fishing when I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
I'm really proud of them. I was really proud of them yesterday, the way they fished, the way they handled it. When they would lose one or one would come off, they would just keep on fishing. And that's what it's all about. You just got to keep fishing.
Adds another one and it helps our weight.
We was figuring we need 15, 16 to stay in the top 2 of Arkansas, so.
Let's continue our Day 2 coverage with Dylan Fuller and Caleb Conrad of Team Waverly Central High School.
Got it. Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah, baby. Good to start with.
You get him off. It gets the confidence built up and just gets things rolling.
Feels good.
Any keeper feels good when the bite's this tough, but a good one like that goes a long way.
We're now checking in with Oklahoma SAF, Blake Haggard and Justin Alzate.
Obviously, basically what we're doing is we're just going down this little rock, these isolated rock piles. There's probably 3 of them scattered out. And what we're doing is I'm throwing a swim bait over the top of them while he's
rolling a jig over the rocks.
Yeah, rolling a jig over the top of them, just kind of swimming it and hopping it over the rocks.
And what's happening is, or what's been happening is, once that jig comes over the rocks and starts to fall off that drop, that's when they're usually getting it.
It's kind of me living that dream whenever I was a high school kid. We didn't have any of this, and I know there's a lot of dads out here that enjoy watching their kids get up on the stage, and moms as well.
Now it's time to find out who will advance to the semifinals. Dylan Hatton and Caleb Mays take third with a 2-day total of 34 pounds, 7 ounces. Tyler James and Jacob Rushing from Tishomingo County High School are in second place with 34 pounds, 14 ounces. And coming in first is Team Cole and Court Walker from Hardin County High School. They sacked a 2-day total of 44 pounds, 15 ounces. And this is the rest of the top 10 after Day 2.
It was a very good day. Pulled up right off the bat, started smoking on them. We found them out deep on multiple spots, but we pulled up on one that we knew didn't have very much pressure, and they were loaded, and in 5 casts, it was basically over.
You know, I just like the competition. I like being able to go out there and just be able to have a good time with my brother, my dad, and just be able to meet other fishermen from around the country. It was a really great opportunity to have around here.
Coming up next, it's the cut day for 2015's High School Fishing World Finals, where 21 teams will advance to the final day. Stay tuned. This episode of Federation Angler TV is brought to you by Shimano, technology you can feel. FLW, Fishing League Worldwide. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time. And by Lose, feel the difference. Day 3 is about to start. All the weights have been zeroed. It'll be a shootout between the semifinalists and the consolation round to see who grabs the top spots for the final day. Let's start Day 3 with Parker Davis and Aaron Stevens. They're in 4th after Day 2.
Well, right now we're throwing up on a ledge, and this part of the ledge particularly has grass, and we're dragging it off the ledge, and I'm throwing a big 12-inch Magnum monster worm while he's dragging off a 5/8 bullet head.
It's hot, it's middle of the summer. It's just slow right now. Sometime today, they're gonna fire. You just gotta be right place, right time. It's gonna happen sometime. You gotta capitalize on when it happens.
We're now checking in with A.J. Barnes and Gavin Ainsley from Chattanooga Central High School.
Really liked the ledge fish a lot, and we came down here. So we saw this steep one and pulled up and noticed there was grass. I guess they're coming up to feed on the shad. That'll pull up in the grass when the current starts moving, and it's working out for us really well. We got a couple big fish later of the day in the current with the big rock piles and stuff, so.
We pulled up here, and the first 30 minutes we had 15 pounds of fish. We had like 2 hours left to fish, and we had a 2/8 that we needed to be cold, and we caught a 3/8, and we cold that fish out. We had all 3-pounders. They were like right in between each other.
Oh my God.
Easy, easy.
We now join Dawson Hembry and Seth Roberts of CCHS Fishing Club.
I got one.
That'll cool.
Yeah, there he is. Good call.
Yeah, that'll help us out a lot. We got a little 14-incher that don't even weigh a pound, and that one will cool for us. That'll help us out quite a bit, yes. Yes, sir. Grass. I got another one. Will it help? I don't know.
There he is.
When we was running through there, I seen kind of like a grass edge, so I just flipped my worm, and as I lifted it up, I felt one thump it, and I reeled down to make sure he was there, and he's done pulling my rod down. But that's the fish that we needed, definitely. We've been looking for him all day since we've had our 5.
We're now checking in with the leader after day 2, Hardin County High School, Cole Walker and Court Walker.
You know, it just gives us time to bond and have a good time. We always get to goof around and just, you know, I just enjoy catching fish. I mean, we always cracking jokes and just having a good time. There he is.
Giant.
Giant, too.
I got it. Come on. Is it that big? Right it down. Oh, yeah. That's what we need. Come on. Pull him. That's in the net, baby. That's a big one. That is a big one.
Congratulations on making it to day 3, boys. That's a big one. You showed up, son. I'm proud of y'all.
Told you.
And that's the reason why we weigh in at 12:30 right there.
Now that he's clicking, if me and him both get to clicking, it's fixing to be on. But we're going to throttle it down a little bit here, go pre-fishing, find us some more places for tomorrow. That's stripes, dude.
You know?
It's a giant.
The net on this right here, please.
Oh my God, come here.
Game over.
And there's 20 pounds, 3 days in a row.
Now it's time for weigh-in. The top 10 semifinalists will advance to the finals, along with the next 10 heaviest weights from the consolation round. From the semifinalists, 3rd place belongs to Andy Ortega and Trevor Yates of Oklahoma SAF with a total weight of 20 pounds, 1 ounce. Hardin County High School Cole and Court Walker come in 2nd with 21 pounds, 5 ounces. And leading the pack is Golden Tiger anglers Dylan Hatton and Caleb Mays with a huge bag of 24 pounds, 9 ounces.
We figured we'd had about 20 pounds, but we made a crucial pull right there at the end.
I feel confident, very confident.
Yeah, very confident right now.
Now in the consolation group. In 3rd is Hayden High School's Taylor Ashley and Chase Canute. 2nd place belongs to Dawson Hembry and Seth Roberts of CCHS Fishing Club. And 1st in the consolation round is Hartselle Tigers, Ross Napier and Colin Reeves.
The glory of the stars above. Mother told me when I was young.
In addition, Cameron Hoffman and Noah Newell from Crawford County High School win our Lucky Dog draw and win a spot in the finals as well. When we come back, it's the final day of the 2015 High School Fishing World Finals. This episode of Federation Angler TV has been brought to you by Mudhole Custom Tackle, your #1 source for all DIY rod building and tackle crafting supplies. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. And by Booyah, it's more than a bait, it's an attitude. The final day of the tournament is here, and the weights are zeroed once again as the finalists get underway. Let's begin the final day with Dylan Hatton and Caleb Mays of the Golden Tiger Anglers, the leaders from the semifinals.
Yeah. Number one. We're fishing jigs because we've been fishing a lot of baits. We couldn't get bites on as good as we did the jigs.
And with the jigs here, there's grass on the bottom. So dragging through that, they think it's a crawfish, or anywhere on bottom really. They think it's a crawfish and they'll just eat it up. You got to drag in front of them.
Good solid 3.5, 4.
Let's jump on board with Team Oklahoma SAF's Andy Ortega and Trevor Yates, the third-place team from the semifinals.
To win overall, you know, it's just a bigger thing and a little bit more bragging rights to be the world final champions, you know. Just like that, it's still pretty cool, you know, just getting the top 2 in your state. We won our state, but I mean, you're just trying to go for the big one.
Something about that chartreuse is really getting them to react to our lure faster than other lures. We just dipped the tail of it. Just a watermelon red fluke. Just dipped the tail of that chartreuse. That's what we've... There he is. What's that? What's in it?
I'm jumping.
There you go. Solid 2.5, 3 pounder right there.
No, we pretty much just sit over our school of fish and didn't move. We caught our fish the last 2 days, and then we sit on top of them, and we were just trying to save everything we had for today.
It's kind of nice. I want to get off the water right now because I'm about to die out here. But
I'm about to die.
I do like fishing though, and I want to have some more tournaments just because I like competition. So it kind of puts the two together.
We're now checking in with Ross Napier and Colin Reeves of Team Hartzell Tigers. They earned the first spot in the consolation round.
It's tough.
Yeah, hot. It's been, morning started out pretty quick. You know, we had a limit right off the bat, but super slow from there. We haven't really had much luck here in this afternoon once it got super hot out here.
This is super. I mean, not only does it teach them about fishing and sportsmanship and etiquette on the water, and just gives them exposure to how a professional tournament series is run. TBF does a wonderful job. The coverage is excellent, and you know it's huge for these kids. I'm proud of them.
Yes.
Gosh, Colin.
My
I'm
heart,
speechless right now.
I didn't even catch it. My heart's racing harder than his is. I bet money.
I'm just glad he hit. I was beginning to doubt myself. Well, I was hoping I didn't lose it when the camera was on me.
The 2015 High School Fishing World Finals is a great success, and Pickwick Lake has really lived up to its name. 166 teams from 22 states caught a total weight of 3,866 pounds during the 4-day competition. And now, it's time to crown the 2015 champion.
Boat won this morning. They've got a 5 fish.
Coming in third is the Hartzell Tigers' Ross Napier and Colin Reeves, with a total weight of 19 pounds, 4 ounces. Ty Cox and Jacob Houston come in second, beating Napier and Reeves by just 1 ounce.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2015 High School Fishing World Finals champions. Give them a huge round of applause right there.
South Carolina's Derek Freeman and Trevor Callahan saved the best for last to claim the crown of the 2015 High School Fishing World Finals on Alabama's legendary Pickwick Lake. They topped the leaderboard with a 5-fish limit of 20 pounds, 2 ounces. Freeman and Callahan earned over $20,000 in college scholarships, prizes, and Cabela's gift cards with their win. $18,000 of that total was in college scholarships, $8,000 to any school of their choice, as well as an additional $10,000 if they choose to attend Bryan College in Dayton, Tennessee. Congratulations to all high school anglers who participated in the prestigious High School Fishing World Finals, presented by the Bass Federation.
It was a long day. We started out through the week just being consistent, catching 15 to 17 pounds. And this morning going out, we didn't think we had enough to win it, just thought we'd beat up all of our spots. But we were blessed today. When it's your time, it's your time.
Catching that big one, definitely. Early this morning, the first fish we got in the boat, 7 pounds or something. It's unbelievable.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next episodes of Federation Angler TV.